homemade mayonnaise. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I'm Chef Chinu and I'm here to teach you the ABC of basic cooking. One very basic ingredient that everybody buys from the store and nobody makes at home is mayonnaise. Now, mayonnaise is one of the simplest and most fulfilling things to make in your own kitchen with your eggs and your oil, and to see it all coming together is just amazing. And you can make it with 5 or 6 ingredients, that's it. Let me tell you what those are. You need a cup of oil, 1 room temperature egg, lime juice, salt, sugar, vinegar, black pepper powder, and some mustard. Now, all you need to make a mayonnaise is a bowl, and if you don't have an electric hand whisk, a normal whisk will do just fine. In fact, you can also make this in a mixer, which is the fastest way to do it, but I want to show you a slightly more authentic way. So, let's start. 1 egg. Sometimes people make mayonnaise out of just egg yolk. Sometimes people make eggless mayonnaise, but I like it this way because it tastes really rich without getting overly yellow and yolky. Okay, in this egg yolk, we are going to add salt and pepper, which should go into everything you make regardless of what it is. Maybe not a dessert. Actually, salt needs to go into every dessert as well. Just leave the pepper out of there. Some pepper. Now, I like to add mustard. This is the classical French mayonnaise. So, like in their vinaigrettes, they add mustard in almost all their sauces. If you don't like the taste of mustard, it's not going to make anything drastic happen to your mayonnaise. It'll still become mayonnaise. Then we're going to add some sugar. Now, very often those store-bought mayonnaise bottles are just so sweet. It's like you're eating condensed milk or something like that. I don't know why they put so much sugar in it. You need just a little bit of sugar just to balance your mayonnaise out. And some lime juice. The vinegar we're going to add right in the end when your mayonnaise is ready. Now, all you have to do is this. First, you whisk all your ingredients together. Now, one extremely important thing of making a mayonnaise is that that egg needed to be at room temperature. If your eggs are in the fridge, make sure you take them out and keep them in the kitchen at least for an hour, or keep them in room temperature water to bring them up to temperature, because if you try to make mayonnaise with a cold egg, and trust me, I did it a couple of times, that's why I'm telling you it's so important, it is not going to emulsify. And this is an emulsion. That's the technical term of what scientifically happens when you're whisking this egg and adding the oil and all of that. So let's get started with the oil part. Now, what I'm going to do, and this is my mom's trick, is that I'm going to put a little bit of oil already in there, just to give it a little bit of a start. Start whisking that. And now that it's getting fluffy and foamy, I'm going to slowly add in my oil. Now, looking at it, I know you're wondering, this is not looking as thick as mayonnaise, what's happening? This is the point where you have to give up your fear and just pray that it happens. So I'm going to add some more oil. Look at that. Beautiful, silky, creamy mayonnaise. So as you can see, it's become like this luscious, silky mayonnaise. It's not too thick like what you get in the jar. It's not like if you turn it upside down, it's going to just remain like that, like a jelly mayonnaise mold. This is real mayonnaise. You're just going to taste a little bit of it. Excellent. So to this, now I'm going to add some vinegar. That's the last step, last and final step. Now, what oil you use for this is very important. It's important to use a slightly mild, like salad oil or something like that. If you'll end up using olive oil, if you really love the taste of olive oil, that's fine. But I would not recommend olive oil for the simple reason that it has too much of a strong flavor of its own. And it just might interfere with the creamy taste of your mayonnaise. So that's it. easy as mayonnaise. It's all these things that you thought was so difficult and you had to buy from the shop. Once you realize that they take like 2 minutes of your time and they're really easy and they taste much better when you make them fresh, and you can keep them in your house for a month or so, and everybody will think you're some kind of kitchen goddess or god. All the pros just weigh out the cons. In fact, there are no cons to homemade mayonnaise. Here you go, ABC of cooking homemade mayonnaise.